Okay, hi, good afternoon, everyone. The topic for today is design for social change. Okay, this is always an issue when people look at design. What is design actually? Before we look at what is design, the impact is important. So, what is impact, especially how design make the way it is today, and also how the way design shape which our life today. And what is design? Probably a lot of people try to understand that the design probably just like make a little things on the top to make it beautiful, or the probably is a kind of like cosmetic effect, make it beautiful also. But a lot of people don't really understand, which is design actually is beyond than just what we see and what we practice. Most of the people will think that design is the last thing you can do, which is if this doesn't work, and then you get to design coming here to make things work. Okay, fundamentally, design has actually a soul of itself. So it's importantly, which is the whole surrounding us, how the way the progress to be done actually is based on solution. This solution, in fact, actually is design. So based on that, not many people really understand that design actually is unmeasurable, because intuitively, design is very much of like based on kind of like sensibility and sensation. And of course, design is a way to change the life and influencing the future is importantly. And also design can be the way to change, make things which is totally different. This is one of the example. You can see that this is the car is called Bugatti, which is Bugatti is the world fastest hypercar in Geneva Motor Show in 2016. And they consider that this is the part of which is human nature crossed the boundary, set the new records to run 100 meters, which is faster than ever before, and even fly further into the space and enter to a new realm. So this is actually, when you look at this, right? What does it tell you? This piece of car. So this car actually, in fact, is not just a piece of aesthetic, but it's determined the technological advancement here. So the technological advancement here is based on what? It's based on a lot of all these design solutions. So you have a lot of people which is brainstorm and come together solution, and with the engineering process as well. So this is one of the examples here. Okay, design can be, you can learn, if you like it, design is fantastic. If you don't like it, design, you can be hated. But what I loved about design, especially this is one of the example, you can see that. Anyone know that, what is that? Actually, it's a wall-mounted CD player. Okay, which display within the curved edge box in the play pulling a cord hanging below. It's a Japanese designer, which is Naoto Fukasawa from the Muji brand. So I think a lot of people understand that space is always the issue in Japanese living lifestyle. So they come up with this solution, and this solution actually is very impactful because it's also changed the way how the user behave. And design, why is it so mad? Can be really mad, and also design can be really, which is what design can do. This is very important, and we'll talk about design so much. Design actually can be anything informed to many different way of the aspect, especially from water, and you can have the design for future as well, and design for society, and design for access, and design even for music, and even design for any sort of things which is a go beyond than the norm, which is avant-garde, and also design for any aspect of the locality. It can be like social design, we talk about that. And also not many people understand that design can be like nothing, so it depends how you interpret design. This is another example here, which is this is the design as a greener alternative to the traditional charger, which is this is called the solar Type-C, and a USB-C connection to connect to quickly power electronic devices. So this is also one of the solutions. Design give a better solution, which is a wireless, also one of the design solutions as well. Okay, another one is the the light shines from the both ends. So you can see from here. And this is an unauthorized aluminum lamp developed by the Canadian industry designer, which is called Tom Chung, for the Danish brand called Muto. And it gives a better solution for that. And also, which is from what you see here, the pictures, beer cans to the CD player, CD cases, what all these kind of minimalistic or the design, packaging design isn't going anywhere, which packaging design you won't throw away. So design also keeping you so-called kind of like memory for you to keep that. At least there is a so-called archive. There is something to be documented. And yes, this is the great design. Actually, I find that it's amazing, which is by the Viz Behar, which is from one of the project called Fuse Project, for the fan TV. And this is what you see is a TV set-top box that includes a remote control with the no buttons, which is everything based on sensors. Yeah, MP3. I think a lot of people like to have music, am I right? And anyone buy records? You still buy record? Well, it's not bad actually. Not many people buy record because they think that music is for free. And the idea of the music for free because so they can download. And then now, you know, download become a business and officially you can steal. Yeah, MP3 actually is an innovation. I find that, I'm not sure really, is it really a good idea? But that's the impact for the entire user behavior because the way they think about music is totally different. As I said to you, they think that music is for free. MP3 innovation is to come to the point which is a compact, all the music comes together, which is into one device, into the one devices, so you can carry wherever you want, and you can listen to anytime you want. But the other side to look at the problem of this MP3, right? And the MP3 actually is which is allow you to so-called steal, you know, and but there's an impact for the entire human civilization. But again, this is one of the which is devices with MP3. You can see that it's not only the device itself, but today this innovation emerged together with which is a mobile phone. So design is the principal difference between the love and hate, as I said it to you. And design is the #1 determinant whether the product, service, experience stand out or not. So design can be good or not good. And from this, and again, design actually, according to Michael Grave, he said, art is an everyday object. So actually, whatever we have surrounding us, that are the objects actually is part of design. It's not only the aesthetic purposes, but there's also the function. Design makes sure there is a function. And this is another example. You can see that this is shaver for men. I think most of the men, you know that. This design not just only for only one specific gender. It's also you have, which is for the female. So for the different purposes. So, and also you can see that this idea, shave, can be used for the man and can be used for the women. So the idea here is not about the object. The idea here is about this innovation that's impact for the humankind, because that is a usage for that in terms of the functionalism. And Quaker, I'm a big fan of Quaker because I take this every morning. That's the way I keep myself going and also keep healthy. And Quaker, I think if you look at the old packaging, it looks really not so exciting, especially since the 80s and 90s. But nowadays, Quakers actually have to move forward, which is beyond that. Same substance, but different outlook. The whole idea is because to have a better attraction, which is for the younger audience. So this is the one idea. So you can eat healthy by being youthful. And when design come into the built environment, so what do they think? And how do they impact to us? Especially like these are the hotel design, restaurant design. So actually, this kind of design actually to give a different experience for people coming to dining, wining. So it gives a feeling, the different emotion. So design not just only make things beautiful, but you can feel it as well. So this is the, which is the framework. You can see that from the build work to the services to the social innovation and to the future. So through all this process, from the tracks to the area of the design, for the context of design, and then we can see that the process needs to be, which is correlate with each other. Design build the work, product, communication, environment research, design for services, what are things existing in our world, and also design for social innovation, how all this to be emerged, and design transition, and what design can do for the future. And the structure here, the challenges of the benefit approaching social issues such as education using co-design in the development country. So design not just only exists that way, but it has to start from somewhere else. So education is one good prospect to move forward how to educate, cultivate in the meantime, which is design in the proper definition. And in fact, it's also the effect empowerment, community engagement, positive consequences to the co-design in the developing country. So co-design, which is cooperative design, so which is design not just only on its own, but it can be collaborate with other disciplines, it makes cross-disciplinary, also multidisciplinary. So this is the framework. I'm looking at this is making, telling, and also innating. So this is the three basic, which is for design practitioner to go in, which look into what are the issues which is for the social surrounding. And the impact here is design for social change has become feasible within the discipline scope, and also co-design, which is a participatory design as well, you can call this, and co-creation has many benefits as challenges when it comes to the approaching social problems in developing countries. So, inspiring to look at social change based on design. And important thing is empowerment experience can bring positive result into the design process, community engagement, as well as the implementation of the solution. As I just mentioned earlier on, design to be seen as a solution, not just only making things beautiful. But things beautiful is important because it's part of the so-called making the profit. But again, design as a solution is a priority here. So, what does it really matter? And then when you look at this, and design has rapidly risen to the forefront of innovation as driver for improved standard living, increased productivity, and increased economic prosperity. Through good design, we can create concept and solution to meet the challenges of today and the future. That's why it's matter to us. So, is it really can move the world? And as a designer, and finding ways to solve problems affects resource management, healthcare, poverty, environmental issue. They are inventing communication platform, entertainment modalities that are connecting people in the new ways. Improving the aesthetic nature of our world, and communities are aware of the good design will drive reform by insisting on the development of better products and the services. Yes, I think so, and the design will really shape the way, which is how people live. And yes, and good design definitely is good business because it's how you drive the entire, which is the economy of the nation. Yeah, again, design is no longer which is for the tool of the visualization of complex data, but principal function is to help people understand, manage, study the masses of the information. Thank you.